If you don't know, now you know. Now you're more in the know with yours truly, Josh Morin. What is up? What is happening? Welcome to More in the Know podcast. Yes, I can see it. I can see the farmer's tan that I have, and I'm gonna rock it with absolute pride and grace because I fucking had a phenomenal weekend in the Valley of Fire with my sister and my brother-in-law. Incredibly grateful for those two to come down and spend some time with their little bro, with their little brother here in Las Vegas. I've had a lot of company, which has been awesome about living here in Vegas. Don't have too many friends here in Vegas, but I do get a lot of company, which makes living here great. And there's a lot of things to do outside of the Strip. We went to the Strip for like 1 hour one of the nights, had some ice cream, watched the fountains at the Bellagio. But other than that, we saw so much, did so much. So I'm incredibly grateful to have the opportunity to be able to spend time with family. Haven't seen my sister for an entire year. And yeah, I haven't had a sunburn for about 10 years. So this is in its all of its glory. And now you guys get to see it for what it is. Today's topic of the day, I've been asked this question or this topic quite a bit. I've been involved in a few ways, shapes, and forms with OnlyFans. Dun, dun, dun. What is my thoughts on OnlyFans? Well, here it is. First and foremost, I know so many women that are in my circle that have an OnlyFans. I've dated girls that had OnlyFans. I've had flings with girls who've had OnlyFans. And I just know so many women who have OnlyFans. So here is my raw and honest take on the subject and on the platform. First and foremost, get that bag, ladies. Get that bag. If you can find a way to monetize the nudes that you're already sending to these guys, okay, maybe you are or maybe you're not. I'm not going to accuse anyone of something that they're not already doing. If you can find a way to monetize taking photos of your body and selling it to men, and they're willing to pay the subscription price to first walk in the door. So if you're new and you don't know what OnlyFans are, which I'm sure you do, if you don't, you've been living under a rock. Obviously, OnlyFans has a subscription where you pay like a $9.99, $19.99. Sometimes the subscription price gives you all of their videos for free, so they don't have any pay-per-view videos. Most women, it's like going to the strip club. When you go to the strip club, you pay the cover charge, right? It's $20 to get in the door. You can kind of see some of the girls topless, maybe dancing, maybe not. But you're not going to get the full treatment when you just paid the cover charge. So when you pay the subscription price, essentially, that is the OnlyFans cover charge. You're just getting yourself in the door. Then these girls are able to send you messages. They have unlock photos. They have little different ways to be able to see more of their content. And to see more of the content, you got to be willing to pay the price. And whatever the price is, you must be willing to pay it if you want to see them naked, or if they have XXX content, or if they do fetish videos, or they do custom videos. They have it all lined out on their page, right? So my thoughts are, men are already watching porn, right? They're already watching porn. And what makes the allure of the OnlyFans so high is seeing the girl that you sit next to in college or were next to in math class. You're seeing her butthole for $9.99. I'm not saying that that's your price, but the allure of it is you're seeing the girl that maybe you never had a chance with, and you have like this emotional connection with because you know them. These porn stars, and you don't know who they are, so you don't have any sort of connection with them. That's what the allure of OnlyFans is so high, is because majority of the time you're subscribing to people that you know. And you're like, whoa, well, what would that look like? What would she look like naked? What would she look like having sex? And not all OnlyFans. I know girls who have OnlyFans who don't even go topless, who aren't even naked. They're just showing lingerie or they're covered, but they're never even showing nipple. So not the stereotype of OnlyFans doesn't mean you're a porn star or you're doing XXX. Now, I know a few women who are porn stars and do XXX content on OnlyFans, but more oftentimes than not, it's pretty casual, it's pretty chill. And my thoughts on that is if you are a female and you found a way to monetize your photos and videos that creates a $3, $5 to $10,000 a month income, then it's absolutely worth it to put yourself out there and to have these videos on this platform. If you're getting the bag, then it's worth it, right? And especially if you found a way where you're not disrespecting yourself, meaning you're not selling your pussy pics or your XXX content for fucking $9 a month or $6. Like if you're selling that, you're not getting the bag. And then it's kind of like it's kind of like when guys have sex with women, is if the guy pays $6, right? And he gets to see everything, gets to see all your videos for $6, he's probably not going to resubscribe every single month. It's really similar to how guys operate and have sex. You have sex with a female, and then all of a sudden you just ghost them, gaslight them, whatever it is, and it's just like on to the next one. Very low. I'm not saying that that's all men, but I'm saying that that's just the tradition. It's very, very common amongst men. So if you're a female and watching this and you have OnlyFans and you want to take one bit of advice from my podcast from a male, is have a subscription to get into the door, and then you should have some sort of tiered system that is going to entice men to stay on there without giving them the complete experience all at one time, where it keeps them on the line and keeps them on the hook. It's just like sleeping with the girl on the first date. You lose respect for them. But if they make you work for it over and over, number one, the connection and the relationship is typically a lot better, and number two, it keeps you wanting to come back. Nothing in this world has power like the pussy. A man's desire for a female is the most powerful thing in this entire world. A man's desire for a female is the most powerful thing in this entire world. So if you can be able to control that desire without him getting what he wants initially, you're going to be able to cash out much, much more than giving all of your content out right away for a set price of $9.99. He looks at all of it, he jerks and beats his meat, and then guess what? It's on to the next one, right? He's going to cancel after a month. But if you have some sort of way to keep him on the fish line but not show the entire experience all at one time, your success long term is going to be much greater. And the reason why I know this is because I've worked with many OnlyFans girls. I shoot content for OnlyFans, photos, videos. What I found out is the girls who are doing that are having the most success. So if you take anything from this podcast and you're female and you have OnlyFans, you want to keep them on the line. You don't want to open your entire page for $9.99. That'd be like getting the full stripping experience at a strip club for the cover price. If you walk in and you get the cover price and you get whatever you want, it is what it is, right? But you're not going to really cash out unless you find ways to have services that aren't available, that are only available to a select few willing to pay that price. So my thoughts on it all is get that bag, ladies. Do what you need to do. Get that bag. I support it. But also is like if you're not making any money from it and you're pimping yourself, you're pimping your nudes out for a small price, it's not fucking worth it. Like, if you're making less than a couple $1,000s a month, it's not worth having your nude photos online. Like, really? Is $2,000 a month, like, life-changing money extra? No, it's not. It's really not life-changing money. There's so many other things that you could do in a positive direction to be able to supplement that income where you didn't have to put yourself online for the time being for $1,000 or $2,000 a month. $3,000, $5,000, and $10,000 plus a month. That is money that is supplementary. That is, I mean, obviously $2,000 a month is quote unquote full-time income, but really I know girls that are putting their sex tapes out and they're making $500 or $1,000 a month. For what? $500,000 a month, man? Like, that's a lot of information being put out on the internet, out online, and putting yourself out there. For the return is not that great. So that's what I'm saying is if you really found a way to be able to create that following, to supplement an income, $3,000, $5,000, $10,000+ a month in a way that has a tiered system where it keeps men coming back, subscription-based services are the best services to have, right? Because if you don't want a guy just to buy one time, you want him to keep subscribing every single month. So if you stay up on your content and if you find exciting ways for him to get to know you and him to feel that he's part of things, right? That's why these men stick around, is because they, like, in a weird, sick, twisted way, they like have some sort of like relationship with you in their own mind through the content, and you have to interact with them. So that's my thoughts on OnlyFans. I support those women who do it. Sex work is what it is. I've been asked the questions a lot on OnlyFans. I should start an OnlyFans. I'm not going to start an OnlyFans. I was considering starting an OnlyFans for the content that I shoot, but even then, I'm not even quite sure if I would like to even do that. I'm still going to shoot content for women. So if you have an OnlyFans and you're looking for a photographer or videographer, I do that. It's all private and professional. I'm not a fucking weirdo like a lot of these photographers out there. And I want to see you win. And I could always connect you with these girls who are making a lot of money on OnlyFans, and to get some insight and treat it like a business and not just a hobby where you're selling nudes and not making that much money. Because if you really want to have life-changing money in a short period of time, you got to treat it like a business. If you treat it like a hobby, it's going to pay you like a hobby. And hobbies don't pay $500 to $1,000 a month, and that money is not lucrative enough to be putting your nudies out on the internet. Treat it like a business. Create a income that is going to be able to set yourself up to get yourself out of debt, buy a new car, buy a house, have some goals set. Supplement that with something that you're already doing so you can have multiple streams of income. So that is my thoughts on OnlyFans. Hope you get some takeaways from that. I fully support the women who do, and those who don't, it is what it is. I'm not here to have judgment or pass judgment on anyone or anything. I'm a sinner, and I'm not one to talk about things that I really don't have any time or space to have judgment or an opinion on. So I support you girls. Keep doing what you're doing. Cash that bag out. And as always, keep tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel, Mor-In The Know podcast. I appreciate all my viewers. Behind me, you can see, of course, I'm rocking the camo fueled supplements tank. Check out fueledsupplements.com for all your supplements needs. We have a variety of products to suit anyone, their goals, dreams, and aspirations inside and outside of the gym. Tune in next week for more in the know. And if you don't know, now you know. You guys have a blessed day.